Hi guys, so my name is Priscilla Diaz and I'm making this video to show my progress after a spinal fusion with a bone graft. So what that essentially means is that a surgeon had to cut into the front of my neck to remove a disc, and they have to get the bone from somewhere. So they had to cut into my right hip, saw down the bone to make it look like a disc, put it in, and hold it together with a piece of material that is similar to metal, but it's not quite metal. This device that I'm wearing here is to help my bones fuse. It sends electromagnetic waves through my body to help fuse this, because this is my third surgery. Sorry guys, I need a manicure. That's the least of my worries right now. So yeah, this is a failed fusion. This is my third one in 6 years. Right now I'm okay to talk because I take my medication and I got my voice back fairly soon this time. Usually after surgery I cannot speak for about a week. I have to use a walker, which you see is right here next to me, just to even go from my bed to my bathroom, which you'll see behind me, is 10 paces. It is very hard for me to do anything. I cannot lift anything more than 5 pounds. My right arm, I've already had and have permanent nerve damage in my right arm because of these surgeries, and before from the injuries that have happened, mostly all car accidents, basically. Only one was my fault. The rest were all minor fender benders. So that's why I want to tell everyone, side note, please, even if you don't feel like you're in pain, even a whiplash, going 3 months in whiplash pain can lead to 3 herniated discs. That's how the first one started back in March of 2012. So just to give you a little quick story about my history, I'm a single mom of 3. I used to be homeless. I currently live in a housing place, and thank goodness that right now I don't have to worry about my children. My children are safe, they're being taken care of. My exes are doing a wonderful job of making sure that I just focus on myself. But other than that, everything else is left up to me. I do have a nurse aide that comes out. All they do is basically bathe me and dress me. It is very hard for me to do anything on my own. The only thing I can do is reach things with my reacher I have here. Sit here and do my puzzle. I'll show you. I have my puzzle I'm doing here, and I have, you know, pretty nice little view, get some fresh air when it's nice out. But I made a GoFundMe page finally, because I'm a very independent go-getter type person, and from me being homeless, I know what it's like to be in a position of being vulnerable. And I didn't let that stop me. Even when I was homeless, I didn't make a GoFundMe. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get up and do what I have to do. This is my foundation. And I did it. And I came out of that. This is a little different. This is on a bigger scale. This is my health. A few months ago, you know, nobody's perfect. I wasn't living the healthiest life, and trying to take on the world basically, and trying to take care of everything else, and trying to take shortcuts in life. And it didn't do anything to make my future a structured future. Me going through this has deeply humbled me. I'm humble already. I thought I was humble already. This has given me such a motivation and such and people say that I'm an inspiration, and I'm greatly humbled by that, because I feel like everyone says that I'm such a strong person, and I'm sorry if I'm getting emotional, but I'm human. I bleed just like you do. I cry just like you do. You know, no matter what I've gone through, no matter how strong I am, everyone needs help. No matter what I've done in my past, whatever mistakes I've made, no matter who you are, everyone deserves a helping hand. People that know me know that I am a bubbly, giggly, I've got that obnoxious, loud laugh that you know it's me when I enter the room. So to go through this, it has been, and to have no help, I'm estranged from my family. I won't get into too much detail about that because I want to keep that private, and I don't want to put any, blame there, because, there's always two sides to every story. But anyway, I have had few select of my people to come through, but they have their own families, and I'm not their responsibility. They do what they can. And so I'm just, I guess, making this video to show that no matter what, I still have a smile on my face, even though my pain right now, my hip is burning in pain right now. My throat and my spine are throbbing in pain. Even as I sit here, I'm trying to not, as you can see, I'm very stiff. I have my good days and I have my bad days. And, this is not just a physical debilitation, it's also a psychological and mental and emotional roller coaster and debilitation, because it's not something that you want to ever go through. I would never wish this on my worst enemy. And to go through it a third time, but I have good news. I have now been approved for long-term home aid. The downside is it's going to take 2 to 3 months to process. I have 3 more weeks on bed rest, and then after that it's another 4 to 6 weeks of I'm having pain, of 4 to 6 weeks in a soft collar and light activity. So what I did for work was, I used to work in the nightlife and during the day, and nightlife meaning bartending, bottle service, waitressing, anything that had to do with the nightlife industry. And during the day, I worked for an app called Mainstream. And what it is you can request me just like an Uber, and I come to your home or location, wherever you are, and do your hair and makeup. And so I had left the nightlife alone and just solely pursued my career as a serious, cosmetologist. And I was broke as a joke, but I was happier than ever. Changed my whole life around. And then this happened. So I'm humbly asking that you follow my journey, and that you at least share the link below down in my bio, and whatever you can donate, I will greatly appreciate. I don't have any help besides bathing and dressing. I need laundry washed, I need cooking done, I need cleaning done. Wonderful organizations can donate food to me and deliver food that are canned goods. I can't even cook it. So I do need someone here. Yesterday morning, I had my neighbor, because my neighbor has a key to my home, and I had her unlock the door for a therapist who was coming, my nurse who was coming to see me, and someone walked into my home. And I called out and I screamed out and they ran out. And it just shook me up so bad, because I was like, thank goodness that I made this GoFundMe page, because I started getting in donations, and now I have enough for 1 week's worth of a homemade, so now that gives me a little security. But I'm not at my goal yet, and I have faith that I'm gonna stay strong, and that people out there really do care about me. I've had friends reach out to me and say, Priscilla, we are so glad that you put this page up. We were waiting, because the people can't physically be here and they wanted to help me, they just didn't know how. So I guess you'll be seeing more of me. And some posts will be good, some posts will be bad, but welcome to my journey. Thank you.